Hello Scorpio, welcome to your week ahead reading. Just a quick note that before I start the reading, somebody is spamming the channel, trying to flog a book. Try not to respond to it. It's easily done though, because it's not the same person, but it's the same message every time. So every time I see the comments, I have been deleting them. Anyway, let's get on with your reading. So first of all, we've got your first energy oracle card out, which is gorgeous. And one more please and thank you for Scorpio. Hope you've had a great week. Thanks for being here. So we've got the Sun, which is about positivity, vitality, things going really well. It's lovely. It's like bathing in abundance, and look at the beautiful lilies in the pond there. Gorgeous. Just seems really peace and calm. The waters are all calm. And then we have a woman holding a coin. Now, it could be that you are feeling financially settled next week. Could be that there is some focus on the finances that was calming, giving you a calming effect. Let's have a look. Right, we're going to do Ryder, Waite, Radiant Tarot. So dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Scorpio and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Okay, so we've got two straight out for what you need to focus on next week. Opportunity, please and thank you. Page of Swords, interesting. Seven of Pentacles is your challenge. Six of Swords is coming in, and the Eight of Swords is your advice and outcome. Wow, okay. We have, for you to focus on next week, finishing something, finishing a chapter. I don't know if you've started. It could even be anything as simple as assessments, something to do with college. It can be whatever it is. You need to finish it. You need to just wrap it up nicely and tie it in a bow. Look, it's a lovely card, the World card. It's about things coming to an end, but it's because you're ready for the next bit. You do have the Devil. Interestingly, I think there's a bit of self-discipline going on here. You need to discipline yourself to actually finish something, perhaps, which will give you that Sun effect, I think. I think that's where that Sun is coming in. Maybe, again, woman holding coin, something to do with work, finances, material resources. But I do really feel like you need to be disciplined about finishing something. The Page of Swords is here. Is that focusing okay? Looks a bit blurry, doesn't it? Page of Swords is your opportunity. Again, it's a very intuitive, curious energy. Swords are the mental suit, and the pages bring messages. So I don't know if something's going to come in for you or there's an opportunity for you to communicate something about this to somebody. This would be something like perhaps having an idea and sharing an idea. There was something else on my mind then. Hopefully it will come back. Yeah, hopefully it will come back. Anyway, the Seven of Pentacles is your challenge. Now this, it feels like whatever it is you've done for a long time, and that's perhaps why you're struggling to wrap it up and start something new, because the Seven of Pentacles is all about, is it worth my time and effort? Do I continue to do that? Do I invest somewhere else? Do I plant new seeds elsewhere? And it's a kind of very procrastinating energy. You can see they've built up their money plant, if you like. Now, yes, Pentacles can refer to finances, but they can also refer to your time and energy. And they're taking stock of what they've done. They're very proud of it. They're also taking time out and thinking, is this working? Shall I have a rethink here? Which is why I think you need to wrap something up. The Six of Swords is coming in, and this is moving on to calmer waters. This is somebody helping you, perhaps, or something giving you that shift and that push. You know, like when you push a boat out on a boating lake and you just give it that push to get it going. I feel like there's something coming in for you. Eight of Swords is your advice and outcome. Now, the advice of the Eight of Swords is to stop putting hurdles in the way in your mind only. This lady here feels trapped. She feels like she can't move forward. And it's down to the fact that the swords, she's made decisions and kind of feeling trapped in with her decisions, but it's only because maybe that she's only feeling like that's not the reality of the situation. This is also a bit of a self-sabotage card. A bit like, oh my gosh, no, I could never do that. But you could. You know, she can untie these ties here. So the advice there is try not to be too self-sabotaging with yourself. For instance, you can think, you know, oh, I'd love to finish my assignment. But oh, I could never do that because I've got this to do, I've got that to do, and so and so. But in actual fact, you can do it. You've just got to put those aside. So I really feel like you're avoiding something, Scorpio. Right, let's have a look. What do we need to be more disciplined about also? And what do we need to put an end to? The King of Cups is there. Love the King of Cups. Very supportive. Let's have a look. What else do we have? Thank you. So we have the King of Cups clarifying that devil and the world. Interesting. Maybe you feel, maybe there is a tie to somebody or something that really, that once that tie is gone, again, I'm very drawn to the fact that you've got a tie there around you. Ooh. And the devil has got chains there. But once those are released and you bring that world and knit it together, I feel like you will be really on top of your emotions. You'll be emotionally stable. The King of Cups is, first of all, obviously he's a king, but he's the most feminine of the kings in the deck because he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's incredibly supportive, loving. Nothing really knocks him off his throne, if you like. He's got a solution and an answer for everything, and mostly it's a cuddle. But he's also very open with his emotions. And so I really feel like by wrapping this up, being more disciplined, doing something, maybe you're tied to an energy that's really not serving you. I just feel like it will open you up a little bit more. You've got the Nine of Swords out too. It's giving you sleepless nights. The focus there would be face your fears. What is keeping you up at night? Open up a little bit more about it, perhaps. The Page of Swords, as I say, very curious kind of energy, information coming in, perhaps like literally through research, something, or whatever it is you've manifested. Oh gosh, lovely cards. Incredible, Scorpio. Some sort of realization here. Wow. That Page of Swords is bringing in some sort of a ta-da moment for you, of some sort of a, okay. Right, okay, now I get it. You've got the Magician. This is saying whatever you need to do with this wrapping up, you have all the tools on the table to do it. You have an opportunity to do it, so take it and make it. You have the Queen of Wands. She's the most creative, confident, really magnetic energy in the deck. She's incredibly confident. It's like, I feel like you want to burst out, have a bit of fun too. and also prove something to somebody. And then you have the Ace of Wands. This is like fire in your belly, something new coming in, a new energy, just enthusiasm. And again, that's where that Sun card is coming in here. Whatever it is you need to wrap up is bringing that in for you too. And it's just like a domino effect. Seven of Pentacles, and ahhing over it, perhaps. You know, is it whatever this is? Do I need to go in a different direction? You do, because the Six of Swords is telling me that. Let's have a look. Do you continue to invest in it, or do you move? As I said that, I nearly said move as in not moving house, but you've got the Four of Wands. Perhaps it is going to involve moving location. And that is what your challenge is. People in, but maybe people in the house are not going to be on board with it. Four of Wands is a really stable, happy, celebratory energy. And maybe that's what your consideration is. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, if I wrap this up, it might affect the home life. Let's have a look. What else is there, please and thank you? The Scorpio. Two of Cups. Whoa. And Four of Swords. The Four of Swords as a challenge is, so you just haven't got any time to rest, but you have. Maybe that's that Eight of Swords. You do. It is always time for rest, recuperation, and because it's the most important thing we can do for our bodies, for our mindset, for our health, for everything. Perhaps that's why you're in a bit of a procrastinating energy, because when you can't sleep, everything feels so much worse the next day. You've got the Two of Cups. I think you know that whatever this energy is that you need to wrap up is just, it's not serving you. It's not what your soul, it's not soul fulfilling, and it's not you. I really feel like this is you thinking, yeah, that they're just not on the same page as me. I just don't get them. They don't get me. Six of Swords is coming in. You're moving on. And again, with that moving card, maybe there is a decision to move next week. Or at least, you know, the idea is budding. Six of Swords. I mean, Six of Swords is also about travelling overseas. Let's have a look. Six of Swords. Why are you here? Oh, it's like once you've made your mind up, you're going. Oh, lovely. You've got the Knight of Swords, and this is about, don't just keep talking about it, do it. And then you do it, and it's like, right, okay, now I'm focused, and now I'm going to do it 100 miles an hour. It's kind of like that energy again, where you've been procrastinating, you've been talking about it, but not doing anything about it. It's, I almost want to say you're in a power boat there, not just a little sailboat, and he's punting you along. This is going at 100 miles an hour. But it's like in your mind, you're like, right, now I know. And you've like focused. You've got Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is, look how content he looks there. Cups are our emotions and matters of the heart. In fact, that's your first cup. Oh, Two of Cups, sorry. Which is a challenge for you. This is like you want to move on. You want to maybe even be alone for a little while, a little bit solitary. That feels a bit solitary, that card. The message of the Nine of Cups also is, make sure you are matching the energy of the Nine of Cups, especially with the manifestation card here. Let me check my mic, because I'll be honest with you, I did your reading earlier and forgot to turn my mic on. Anyway, Nine of Cups. Yes, you want this. This is wish fulfillment. This is contentment. And then you've got the Strength card. You are going to get the strength to do this. It is going to take strength, but also strength is about showing your vulnerabilities. Now, they do look quite vulnerable in there, in that boat, don't they? She's got a cloak on. She's not showing her face. And showing your vulnerabilities is incredibly strong. That's strength for me. Eight of Swords is your advice. Remove those ties. You're not trapped. It's only in your mind. But I think it's because of lack of sleep. It just has that horrible effect on us. It's like, you know, when you've not slept very well, the slightest thing can just tip you over the edge, can't it? Eight of Swords, why are you here? And really get things out of perspective too. By removing that Eight of Swords, you now are the Empress, who is ready to start again. She is all about rebirth. She's also about birth. Some of you could be pregnant. But she's incredibly creative. She makes things work. It's like this creative spark. You're releasing this creative spark in you. You've got the Ten of Pentacles. This is about just, you know, pentacles are, again, finances, work, material resources, but it's also about long-term plans. It's also about putting things in place for the future and maybe for the family too. And then you've got the Four of Cups. Now, the advice of the Four of Cups is this is very like, oh gosh, you know, nothing's much happening. Oh, you know, same day, same thing, different day, you know, bit of Groundhog Day, like tumbleweeds going. But I think, again, it's something to do with your sleep pattern. And the advice is don't stay in that energy, because look, you've got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups? It's not the Ace of Cups, but anyway, it could be. You have a cup being offered to you there. There's an offer. Very lovely reading. Let's see what the Oracle cards have to say. These are the Wisdom of the Oracle. You jumped out. Got Never-Ending Story. Gosh, that reminds me of the song. Wasn't that by Lamal or somebody like that? Never-Ending Story. I'm not going to sing. One of my pet hates. People singing on YouTube who can't. So Never-Ending Story. That's about, I think it feels like you're in a vicious cycle at the moment. She doesn't look particularly happy there, does she? Again, I truly believe there's some sort of, maybe that devil energy here that you need to wrap up. Maybe it's, you know, you're staying up too late at night. Something as simple as that. You just can't seem to focus and get, and that's stopping you from finishing something. But this is really positive. Anyway, I hope that resonates for you, and I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know, and I'll catch up with you next week. Thanks, Scorpio.